Back on the grind. The grind that I have not been doing for a while. That's okay. Everything's okay. Life finds a way. Eventually the game will load. Like it just did. Molly baby! I haven't played in so long. Hello everyone, my name's Nymphina and welcome back. Once again, I haven't posted for a while because life is being life, and I'll eventually talk about that in either a stream or another video, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today, I decided to make my entrance again on nowhere, because when you're doing a Swamp Court Island, you gotta do the usual things. You gotta do the entrance, and you gotta do the hidden beach, and you gotta do the nooks, which will be coming soon. So, without further ado, let me jump into that, talk over it like I usually do so that you guys can enjoy and understand my thought process, and let's just have a good time. I went through a few iterations with figuring out the actual shape that I wanted to do overall for this area. I know I wanted to do this kind of like sweeping area where it led you round through corners and crevices, because I want this to feel like a kind of claustrophobic island, but also quite nice and open at the same time. So I figured the shape out, changed it, chiseled it, do everything that I do with it normally, and started laying down where I wanted water to be. Water was a bit confusing for this part because I always like having loads of water in my builds, but I just don't know where to put it. So playing around like I normally do, changing, shaping, sculpting, doing, just having a good old time, which is what you guys should do when you are terraforming as well. Compared to other parts of my island, you could argue that this bit is a little bit more open than everywhere else, where there's loads of trees or loads of like mushrooms or like loads of things just making you feel quite claustrophobic, as I said. But this area is a bit more open, there's a bit more light here because it is the entrance, it's the entranceway, it's the opening, it's the, oh, this is where I'm going to be coming, this is where I'm going to potentially live. I've realised when it comes to terraforming for me that rather than kind of going step by step of shaping and then water and then patterns and then trees per se, I try to do a bit of everything all at once because my brain doesn't think in that linear path. My brain goes, okay, let's do this and now let's jump onto this bit and let's jump onto this bit, and it kind of all eventually comes together as one concise piece. Eventually, keyword there is eventually, but like I always say, have fun. Just have fun and explore different styles, explore different themes, explore different things, and eventually you'll find something that you like. I paired my entrance with the Firefly swamp ground, you could say, because I thought that the darkness compared to the lightness of the grass, because as I've been saying, I want to save in this season, I want to save in this month, I think it compares really nicely. I think when it becomes nighttime, it's going to look really nice, especially with, obviously, with it being Firefly season, of it being the month of June on my island. I think it'll pair really well. I think it adds a nice colour palette of green. I love green. Green is my favorite color, and green is the predominant color for this Swamp Court Island that I'm doing. I think it really adds the nature, it really adds the warmth isn't the right word because orange is more signifying of warm, but I think it just adds a nice coziness to it. I have been eyeing up the idea of doing this kind of vibe, this kind of cave area on my island for so long. I've been wanting to do it for so long, but I didn't know where to stick it. And I thought, you know what? With the entrance being the predominant piece of the island, let's just kind of put it there. Why not have a bit of fun with it, see what it looks like? I thought it came out amazing. I'm so happy with it. I think it looks so good. I'm really happy that I got to use the pieces that I wanted to use for this, the mine carts, the cave, all the little different designs that I put down. I had a really good time designing this part. I hope that hopefully it inspires you, because whoever did it before, I don't know who it was, and I feel horrible for not knowing who it was, but whoever it was did an amazing job with it, and I am just chuffed to bits that I was able to see that piece of inspiration and take it from my own personal island. Even though this area I really enjoyed doing it, I do have to say I struggled quite a bit figuring out where each piece was going to go, because in reality it is quite a small area, it's quite a small space, so it's quite difficult to figure out exactly where things are going to go. It's difficult to figure out what's going to look good. I feel like I came up with something quite good. As I say, I love this area. If you have any potential ideas for additions on how to make it better, I will be more than happy to listen to you, because I haven't put anything on the additional layers. I haven't extended the additional layers backwards, so if you think that you have an idea that could make it look even better, I am always open for suggestions. Although this area is quite open, and I wanted it to be quite open, I still wanted to have the additional vertical height of things. So I put the things like the vines in there, I put like the little statues of the little animals, played around with different things, different vertical layering to make it look interesting, to make it look visually appealing. I think I achieved it quite well. There's maybe a few things I might, tickle with and change, especially this little bit where I put the fake bridge. I want to cover up that transition because they're not patterns that work well together, but I'll eventually figure it out. Hopefully it'll turn out well eventually. Villagers though getting in the way, so frustrating, so annoying, but there's nothing you can do about it. I am happy that they're using the areas that I'm creating, but fauna is sat in the water right now. So overall, my review, you could say, on this part of my island, I think it's very cozy, I think it's very welcoming, it's supposed to be, it's an entrance at the end of the day. I think it showcases bits and pieces of what I want for this island, the caviness, the swampiness, the overgrownness, as well as the welcoming, the residential, the the kind of family vibe that you get from here. I particularly, like I do with a lot of these things, because I'm trying to increase my skills in it, like my way of putting water down, be it from actual water terraforming or from the pattern on the ground. I think it kind of makes the overall area of the island look very swampy, very much the vibe that I want, and kind of encompasses everything that I want for an entrance of this island type. But with that, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know my uploads have been really sporadic. I apologize. Work is being work, life is being life. There's nothing I can really do about it, but I hope that I can join you in the next video, whenever that is, because my upload schedule is going to be kind of when I want it to be, or in the next stream, which is also going to be kind of when I want it to be. So there's no pressure on me to upload all the time, and there's no pressure on you guys to watch all the time. You can watch whenever you want, whenever you feel like. I want this to kind of be a bit of a passion project at the end of the day. But regardless, I'm talking really quickly because I'm stressed out because I haven't done this video and I'm trying to make sure I do it on time, which is today. The day is uploaded. I have been recording today. Anyway, have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. I will catch you in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. You're all amazing. See you. Bye.